Disc golf has been around for about 50 years, and in that span, millions of people have picked up the sport and tried to improve.
In the early days of disc golf, in the early 70s, we never imagined where it could go. We just hoped, but there are millions of people playing.
Disc golf today, even compared to like a few years ago, it's just grown exponentially.
During the pandemic, it underwent a huge revitalization and growth spurt.
Like, so many people came into the sport because really all we could do was go outside. It was such a source of pure joy in a time where there weren't a lot of things like that. So the fact that it's grown as much as it did is fantastic.
I see disc golf continuing to become more and more competitive with larger events. Ultimately, I do think it's the sort of sport that could get to the Olympics. I mean, it's been accepted by the World Olympic Organizing Committee as a sport. It's played in over 50 countries.
Now we're seeing what really high-level athletes can do on courses that are designed for them, and the courses are just getting harder. So I feel like we're going to have a little bit of difference between top-level pro courses and the courses that are in cities and fun for everyone.
In the future for disc golf, I think at the competitive side of it, it's going to get very, very tight. We're going to have, much harder courses. We're going to have, maybe different formats. We're going to have a lot of things because of the amount of people that have been brought into the sport and the fact that we are understanding how to throw at a higher level. And then on the recreational side, I definitely think it's going to have a much bigger impact on society. I definitely think people who are able to just go out with their friends and meet new people playing at more disc golf courses is just going to be a positive change. I definitely see that being a big thing in the future as the sport grows.
Disc golf's got a very international appeal. It's played all over the world. Definitely, I think the next step will be that there'll be world championships outside of America. We're organising a tour down under in New Zealand, and we're looking at off-season for Northern Hemisphere players to come down and compete here and also get a holiday at the same time. So it's brilliant for tourism, It's a great way to meet new people in foreign countries. It's got a bright future.
I just don't see any reason it's not going to keep growing. And the sport grows, the pro side's going to grow too. It's just inherent. That's how things work.
Disc golf might become as popular as ball golf. Who knows? And I wonder, do we want it to make it that big, or do we want it to just get to the point where if you're attracted to it, good. Should it be for everyone? I don't know.
I think eventually it'll get big enough where we'll start to attract those non-disc golf fans. I think it's compelling to watch even if you're not a disc golfer. Watching disc fly is fun. The competition's amazing. A couple weeks back, I was doing commentary in Austin, and the battle came down to the wire, the very last putt. It's just, you love stuff like that, even if you don't play. I think eventually it'll catch on.
The beauty of disc golf is you can take it as far as you want to take it. You can do it just because it's fun, or you can do it because you want to do something at a high level. You really want to be at the pinnacle of something. It just creates such a canvas for people to be able to paint on it what you want, to be able to make disc golf whatever you want it to be. I think that's absolutely fantastic.
It's a fun sport to watch. I think it's got a really, really bright future.
As amazing and accessible as disc golf is, there is one thing, in my opinion, that's truly holding it back from widespread adoption, from really exploding and becoming one of the pinnacle sports in the world. It's extremely hard to acquire the skills necessary to play the sport at a higher level and to play wherever you want to, until now. With the method, we're going to open up the floodgates, and millions of people are going to pour through. They're going to be able to play the sport at a higher level, to really experience it with all the childlike delight and ability that they wish that they could have when they see others play and enjoy it. It will never be the same.